Hi guys, welcome to another Q&A Saturday with me, Andy Crowley, where I'm taking beginners questions from you guys from the comments and from my website. Before we get started today, I'm just letting you know that today I had posted out to me my beginners ebook that's now in print format. So we got color print inside. It's looking absolutely great. This is the proof copy for me to check through to make sure there are no mistakes before it goes into full production and before we start selling it. So that should be available really soon for you beginners who are wanting a full beginners course to follow, and you want something in print format so that you can write in the margins, make your own notes, and have something physical that you can kind of grab hold of, maybe give as a present, that sort of thing. We have DVDs coming in the near future. However, the DVDs keep being put back in their production, basically. It's taken a little while longer than we imagined. I'm expecting around June or July for those to be available. This should be available sometime in May. Today's question comes from Pascal, who emailed in to ask how come the same chord can be played differently. He uses an example of the F sharp, which is in my ebook and the print version now. So lesson 602. And he says this way of playing an F sharp is different to what he's seen before, and how come that's the case. Now, the lesson that you're referring to teaches slash chords. So the F sharp that you're referring to is an F sharp slash G, which is different to an F sharp chord, okay? So to demo, this is our G slash F sharp, which means we have a basic G chord, but an F sharp note, which is this note here, in the bass. And that's what that forward slash means. To answer this question more generally, we can play an F sharp chord in many different ways. For example, we have the bar chord way of playing it, as kind of an F moved up one fret. We have an A-shaped bar chord, which would mean barring at 9th fret and playing an A shape like this. And there are many ways to play any chord that we have on guitar. For example, a standard C chord that we have here can also be played as a bar chord, and also be played as another bar chord in an E shape like this. Each time I played that, they all sounded slightly different, even though on a book that would be written, or a chord sheet, that would be written as just a C chord. So when you see someone play, you can see how they're playing it and how they get that specific sound. But because each way of playing it sounds slightly different because of the specific notes in that chord, they're each referred to as different voicings. So this idea of voicings, like if different people sang the same song, it would sound slightly different because those people have different voices, even if they're singing the same pitch and the same words, and it should sound the same, but it's a different voice singing it. When we play the same chord, for example a C chord in open position, it has a different voice or tone to when we play it as a bar chord or any other way of playing it. So it's kind of a fact in instruments where you can play chords, such as guitar or piano. We have many different ways. It can happen that we have 5 or 6 ways to play the exact same chord, for example a C chord, okay? So just to have a basic understanding, that is what's happening, and we'd refer to each way of playing a chord as a different voicing. To understand more on this, you need a greater number of examples where the same chord is played different ways, maybe in different songs, and my theory book that is coming later this year, specifically for guitarists to have this kind of practical knowledge of how to play the same chord differently and what the single notes are that you're playing in a chord. That is coming later this year, and I'm hoping for that to be out by the summer. So that should really help you guys. We'll have a video course to accompany that, just like the beginner's course, and hopefully that will really help you and explain some of these questions. Keep these questions coming, please, guys. Send them via the Facebook page, send them via the website, via the Contact Me page, get in touch via Twitter, subscribe to make sure you're getting all these Q&A Saturdays and to follow all the lessons that are on my channel. And I'm sure I'll see you again, guys. Take care and bye for now.